we're making alive.
Did I do that one good though? That
Yeah,
sounded like a
it
little
was in
whore,
there.
right?
It's in there. Wait, what?
Like a little whore.
Ew.
She's like, ew, it's so good. No,
Don't look so
no.
with you. Come on.
I fucking.
Come on.
It
Oh, not
unfortunately it is
again.
Monday. Unfortunately, it is Monday, and I was drinking.
All right, we're keeping
Not
this
a lot.
real fucking
Not
short then.
not a
No
lot. Though.
controversial topics either.
I didn't drink a lot. I didn't drink
I
a lot.
don't give a fuck.
I just.
Last time we all saw how that went.
I was tired.
You're stupid.
But,
okay, so I want to start this off with a correction. Because,
okay.
you know, last week, or, yeah, Friday, we talked about equality. And we brought up, I forget which one of us brought it up first, brought up all black schools. Well, on that topic, I don't believe there are all black schools to where they won't. There's no schools that will deny you for being white or something. There's black, historically black schools where the majority of them are black and majority of the employees are black. But if you're white and you apply, you can get in.
Yeah, but you kind of get scolded when you're in those colleges.
Yeah, well, I've never gone there, so I don't know. Maybe it's great.
Out, 1 second. 1 second. On that note, with that, fuck, what was I about to fucking bring up that
See,
was
this is what
part
the
of that?
alcohol does to you. I worry about you.
Yeah, I worry about myself. Go ahead, I forget it.
Listen.
I remember, but I don't remember the whole thing. Go ahead. Okay, regardless, not all black colleges, historically black colleges.
Yeah.
Is there any historically white colleges?
I don't know. And if there was,
no, they're not allowed to call it historically white.
Listen, the point still stands that there shouldn't be fucking segregation. Point stands.
Absolutely, 110%.
And historically black, maybe it's enticing for black people to go, but white people can go. But like, I don't know. It just seems a little weird.
It's the name of historically black. Why does it have to?
You know who corrected me on that? Darius.
What? He's black.
Darius watched the podcast and he, I suppose he looked into it or already knew about this or something, and he messaged me on Discord and told me, "Hey, so good podcast, but just so you know, there's no, at least maybe to his knowledge, there's no all black. It's just historically black." Now I didn't, I didn't look into like what that means.
No, that's good. If we have something wrong, we definitely need to be told we have something wrong.
I appreciate the correction.
Great. Absolutely.
I also appreciate the view. Shout out to Darius. He's a real one. You want to meet a real one? He's a real one. But I do have some shit to talk about. Listen,
go ahead.
We're both tired as fuck.
Can I say something real fast?
Of course, go.
I saw that Shane Dawson shit. That is fucking weird.
You seen them videos?
No, bro. I saw one video, right? And the guy legitimately goes, like, he was talking about how he was posting a picture on social media, and the little girl comes up to him and says, "Are you from Instagram?" And he goes, "Yeah, how many followers do you have?" The girl tells him, "I have 125,000. And the guy, I didn't see any of it. I heard it all on a podcast with no audio, no video.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy says that the little 12-year-old is sexy.
It's weird. I guess you don't say that
right afterwards, shit. He Googles naked babies. And then right after that, he fucking proceeds to say, "Yeah, so I'm looking at this little sexy girl's fucking..." I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's fucked up.
You say she's cute.
Did you ever see the video?
She's a cute kid.
Yeah, you say cute. Because there's kids who are
sexy.
cute. You don't.
12 years old you cannot say a 12-year-old is sexy.
It's weird.
Oh, she's a little cute girl. She's a little cute cheerleader. And cute is meaning nice. She's a very unique little girl or some type of shit like that. That is
nothing sexual. That's the goal here.
That is a very, very weird guy, and that guy should have been canceled a long time ago.
Yeah, sexy that's in sexual nature.
That's like me saying like fucking Selena Gomez is sexy.
Well, I mean, she is.
No, that girl is drop dead gorgeous. I'd eat her ass.
Oh god, I do fucking disgusting things to her. We're not gonna get into this again. We've said this so many times. Bring up a girl, say what terrible things we do to her. Let's not do that
I mean,
because we're gonna get banned. All
who
right,
cares?
listen. I care. Listen.
I'm listening.
There's another video. I don't know why we get onto this, but fuck it. We do what we want.
Oh no, it was just me bringing up
No, because it
from
made
what
me
I
think,
did.
bro. The fucking one video. You know Willow Smith, Will Smith's daughter.
Yes.
At the time of this guy filming this and putting it on his YouTube channel, Willow Smith had just come out with like some fucking song or some movie, and there was a billboard up on of her, and he came over to the billboard. She was like 11 years old, I think, and he started fucking like fake jerking off in front of it.
Okay, yeah, that she had to be underage because she's 19 right now.
Yeah, no, 100%. She was like 11 or 12 or some shit. It was years ago. And he
Well,
came up to the
just
billboard and
FYI,
started fucking
Willow
doing.
Smith is
It's
19.
fucking
I'm old.
weird.
I'm 10 years older than her, but Willow Smith is very pretty.
Yeah, she's a cute
But
girl.
back then it's weird. You don't say that.
Yeah, you don't, bro. Fuck, like don't fucking fake jerk off to a kid. You're sick in
Yeah,
the
that's
head. Also,
stupid.
and I want to transition into what I want to talk about: how social media is fucking AIDS, right? And this is how we're
But
gonna
that's
transition.
well
Because
known.
it is, but dude, okay.
Oh
So
my god,
the
dude, she's like
reason,
really young.
yeah,
No, like
are you looking at the
really,
video?
bro. No, I'm looking at a picture, and she's like
She looks like,
really, really
yeah,
young.
it's
Like
disturbing.
disgustingly young that this guy would come up and do that.
Yeah, it's fucking nasty. Like, bro, you gotta be fucked in the head. But
Like,
listen, I don't want to talk about pedophilia here, alright? Because that shit creeps me the fuck out, and it's weird. But I want to transition into why I hate social media so much by talking about pedophilia, because I'm a weirdo. And I say I don't want to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. I saw a video of like a fucking, I don't know the girl's age, but she was clearly like, if I had to guess, she was like 8 years old, bro. 8 years old. I'm not even kidding. 8 years old. And maybe it was her older brother or some shit. This guy made a TikTok of him, like, doing the whole dance behind a song type shit. But it was like 5-second video of a song where it's like a guy laughs and then a girl laughs like 2 seconds after. And what he did was he had the girl, the 8-year-old girl, pull open his pants and look down at his cock.
okay,
Did you see this?
I saw a video like that.
Wait,
Which
no,
is
and
a
then and then
girl,
and then she pulls his pants open, looks down at his
and she
dick.
goes, and she laughs, right?
Yeah, and she laughs, and then he pulls her shirt open, looks down at her fucking nips, and laughs.
So I've
Bro.
seen it. Never is it okay to ever do that. Now I did see another video. I didn't see that video, but I saw another video like that. And the girl had, like, she explained prior to him that they're both of age. They were brother and sister, but
Also
it was
weird.
like, but it was also like, I think they were brother and sister. I'm not sure, but she put a shirt on for him to pull a shirt, and there was still a shirt underneath, and he had pants on, or he had shorts on and sweatpants in between,
Okay.
or something like that.
Definitely not the same video though, because
Yeah,
this
no,
girl
not the same
was,
video. I know what video you're talking about.
bro.
You don't do
Ugh.
that.
Dude.
Even that video was minorly weird, seeing as they were both.
And also it's the context of the fucking thing. Like, you're looking down your sister's pants.
Shirt. The girl was a
Shirt,
shirt.
and
Yeah.
the sister's looking down the brother's pants. Like, is that really? Even if there's pants in between, how about just don't do it at all?
See, I just Googled pedophilia,
Oh,
like,
dude, you're on a watch list now.
on
The
TikTok.
FBI's got you.
They did some strictly research. There's videos of like that. Like, it's disturbing. Not.
It is disturbing. It's fucking weird, man.
Disturbing.
But yeah, listen, I really don't feel like videos like this would fucking exist without social media.
Bro,
But people
social media
gotta
is the
fucking
fucking
find they
downfall of the
bro,
human fucking
it
race.
is, dude. Like these people will do literally anything
Just to
to
get a little
fucking
bit of
yeah,
fame.
to get a little bit of fame. It's so nasty. And then like you see people like I don't know if you've ever heard of these people, but like Boonk Gang. Did you ever hear of him?
What is it called?
Boonk. Boonk.
Yes, I've heard
Oh
of
man, so he's like a different kind of thing because he was an Instagram comedian.
no, the black guy?
Yeah, he's got a heart tattoo on his cheek and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
so
idiot.
he had this thing where he would go into stores, like jump on the counter, kick shit over, fucking get a drink, and then throw it on the floor, and just make a scene, and then run out screaming "Boonk Gang" and shit. It's like so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. And then people like it. Like people like are like, haha, hilarious, bro. And then of course there's gonna be copycats. But do they not realize that now if someone has to clean up after you, like
They're
now
idiots,
you
bro.
made someone's day shit just for like 1,000 likes on Instagram or even a fucking million likes on Instagram. You just fucked someone's whole day up, multiple people's whole day up, just because you fucking want to get famous like a fucking dickbag. Like it's and the thing is that million likes, now a million people see that and are like, that's
Like the
hilarious.
whole licking ice cream thing and
Yeah, that
leaving.
too. Yeah, I saw when coronavirus was like becoming a big thing and it wasn't really crazy yet and there was no quarantine yet. There was a guy who went into Walmart, I think, and started licking the shelves
Mm-hmm.
and he got fucking arrested for it. Amen to
Yeah,
that. Fucking A.
good.
Yeah. And it's like, bro, if why did you do that? Like, if social media wasn't a thing, if you didn't have an Instagram or a Twitter account, he wouldn't have went out and did that. But he's got a social media account, so he's got to go fucking film him doing retarded shit to try and get people to like his fucking pictures and fucking posts. Like, dude,
Dude, like it like
oh my
you
god.
can look up a bunch of stuff. Even I would say Twitch is the downfall of people.
Yeah,
Like it
Twitch before like the IRL streaming and shit was a lot better. When it was just
it
gaming,
bring
it was a
bro
lot
when it
better.
was just gaming a long time ago, but the e-girls
Yeah, the
and
e-girls ruined it
like
too.
they ruined it. Like I'm sorry. I
Dude,
don't I don't think I follow, and it's not against any women. I don't enjoy a lot of their content because a lot of the ones that I've seen are strictly there to make, like, I know the platform is to make money, but
yeah,
you don't need to have your tits out. Like I scrolled down, dude, on a just a random one, and no shit, this bitch has a fucking tube, like not a tube top, it's like a belly shirt. You can
yeah.
see your belly, and then you can see your tits. Like social media, which I would consider Twitch part of social media,
Yeah, I'd say it is, yeah.
it's the downfall of the human fucking mankind
It's
or
the
humankind.
downfall of like I don't even know, like
I'm telling you because yes, I'm old, okay? But when we
very
would do shit, we didn't have, like, we had a Razor cell phone. We had Nokia bricks. My first cell phone ever was a Nokia brick,
mine
and
was too.
like sophomore or junior year of high school.
Yeah, I got mine in
There
eighth
weren't
grade.
they weren't see you got yeah, like I got my it was a brick, no camera, it had Snake on it, and you can literally only text, and it was like ABC on one,
Yep, yep.
and stuff like that. And that was a phone
Same with me.
I had a phone like that for the longest time. The longest time.
See, I grew
Even
up.
going into the military.
Yeah, I grew up. See, you grew up like when phones were just coming out, right? So like
They were
you were
so they didn't
forced
come
to
out
only
until I was
use them.
yeah, and when I was a freshman
Yeah,
or when I was a sophomore, they were just like getting big where
yeah,
everybody was having them.
yeah. So you grew up like your whole childhood previous. There were no phones and
Mm-mm.
Facebook and shit. So
There
you
was
were
no
lucky.
videotaping shit.
Yeah,
Like you couldn't in 2002.
The only
There
time
was
you get
no.
video shit is if you brought a disposable camera with you or something.
Yes, not
Like,
even a. It's one of those
yeah,
big cameras that you have to
yeah,
go and
the
you have to put
handheld
tape in there.
camcorders, yeah.
There was no
Now
SD card.
everybody can fucking whip out their phone and record someone getting their shit kicked in on the
And
street
you
or
know what?
something.
Let me tell you this, and also in social media in general, is that you never see the whole
Yeah, you
picture.
gotta. Yeah, people don't understand that, bro. Something made this person pull their phone out. Like,
So
they didn't
what
just
I'm saying is,
walk into a fucking scenario that just started and be like, hey, I just so happen to be recording. No, some
no,
shit
it's
went
like
down
what
before
you
that.
didn't see prior and you didn't see after on what happened.
Yeah,
So
like,
that's also what
half the
drives me
time,
crazy.
yeah, half the time that some crazy shit's going down and someone's, like, fucking acting like a goddamn idiot, there's typically a reason that they did it, you know? Like,
Yep.
someone's getting into a fight and they're saying, like, I don't know. I can't think of a scenario.
No, no, no,
But
no, no.
there's
I
probably there's
understand what you're
so
saying.
many. There's
Like,
so
okay, so
many.
there was this one I can bring up when it's no race, no nothing. Like no race, and this Marine got hate for it because you saw a fucking like a no shit 7-second clip. So he's at a high school doing their pull-ups and shit like that, and
Yeah.
they go and talk to kids. So a fight breaks out between two guys.
Mhm.
The Marine goes and tackles both of them and splits them apart. But he tackles them pretty fucking hard. I'm talking like hard.
Linebacker shit.
Yes, which
Fuck
is
it.
great. Stop these
Yeah.
two idiots from
Hell
fighting.
yeah. Break it up.
So you see a 7-second clip of that, and you're like, this guy's a piece of shit. No, they were fighting. They were fucking swinging at each other. There was other kids there in the circle. He stopped something,
Yeah.
and you don't see the picture of people saying like the people they said thank you for stopping. You see a kid tackling two kids that
Mhm.
don't look like they're fighting, but they were actually fighting.
Yep. It's so
Like it,
fucking. I don't know. People see just that 7-second clip and run with it and do
yes.
whatever they can to make him
Which
look bad.
which is why me personally when I see something like that and I see okay that made me mad, but wait, I'll fucking Google and I will look at about 10 different sources, sites, or anything that's happened to make sure that I see the whole picture before I put judgment on this person.
Yeah, like, and it's a shame that every time something happens, you got to go to fucking 10 different websites and read 10 different articles,
There
and
was
90% of them all are saying the same thing, and you got to find that one that dug a little deeper to find out what actually happened. But most of the time, there's 10 news sources, and 9 of them are so fucking lazy that they'll just see that
I
7-second clip and write a whole fucking article about it, not knowing any more than anybody else, and just making assumptions or
well,
fucking
it's like the whole
calling
Trump
bullshit.
thing.
Or it's, yeah, Trump's
Like
a
the whole
perfect, bro.
Trump.
Trump has exposed. Listen, I'm no like political expert. I don't know if Trump's a good president or not. All right, and honestly, I don't care. I didn't vote, and I'm not gonna vote in the next election. Like, I don't know. So I'm unbiased as anybody could be. Yes, I've
Well,
seen the shitty things he's done.
yeah.
Everybody has, because that's all fucking people talk about. But that, as an unbiased, non-voting person, when I see the fucking media rip him apart for the dumbest shit ever, it makes me kind of like the guy more because
But
it's just so
have you
fucking
gone back and
outrageous.
have you gone back
Yeah,
and
most of
looked
the
at
time
the
it's
clip?
ridiculous.
Most
It's
of
so
like we can say
ridiculous.
most. So this is just don't nobody ever take this out of context. 7-second video. But what I'm saying is like he'll say, "All lives matter." Fuck Black Lives Matter. He'll say that, right? They'll cut out All Lives Matter and they'll strictly just put "fuck Black Lives Matter."
I mean, yeah, well,
Like
it's a
out of
risky thing to say to regardless, but I
no
I
no
know what you're
no
saying. I know what you're saying.
no. But
Yeah,
I'm just giving like a
yeah,
scenario
yeah.
and something because I can pull up a clip and find a clip where they have done it. It would be a pain in the ass to
It wouldn't be
send it to
hard.
you.
It wouldn't.
I know it would
Yeah,
be hard,
right now,
but what I'm saying is like that. Like he could literally say something like "All lives matter." I don't care what color you are, and then he'll say "fuck Antifa and Black Lives Matter." They're bullshit. They're blah blah blah,
Yeah.
and they would literally just post.
Yeah, they'll
the
cut out
bad
all the
stuff.
good stuff he says just to post up one not bad thing to make it sound bad. Like,
Yes.
it's so fucking outrageous, dude. Like, oh my god. And then what's crazy is that people rip apart Trump for literally anything. Like, you see people making fun of Trump for his hands because he like has small hands apparently or some
Does
shit.
not-
And it's
Yeah,
like,
they make
bro,
fun of his
and
fucking
there's
hair.
articles written about this shit, bro. And
There's
like,
articles written about his hair, about his skin
yeah,
color,
and it's like,
about
yo,
everything.
whatever happened
Bro,
to the people who are like so inclusive and saying it doesn't matter what you look like and all this shit, and then they go and make fun
dude,
of what he fucking looks like. It's
like
like
I don't.
you can't do it one here and then not do it anywhere
They don't
else.
make fun of fucking. But even like
Like
they
it's
don't make fun of
so okay
fucking
to have like
Bernie
fat.
Sanders for fucking being like a hunchback.
Yeah, it's so okay for like fat models to fucking uh get praise for being fat and all this shit. But then if Donald Trump puts on a fucking golfing, like a fucking plaid shirt and plaid shorts and goes golfing, then they'll zoom in on his fucking gut and say, "Look at this fat shit being our president." It's like, bro,
Actually, that's a great. Actually, check this out, Donald.
there's so many pictures of him like looking pretty fat in a golfing uniform, and people are making fun of him, and it's like, aren't you guys like against making fun of people based on their
So I
looks?
want to show you this right here. So if you can, I'm gonna send this to you.
The
This is
best
a
way to
great
send
picture.
this to me,
This is,
the best way to send it to me is if you could do it through Steam. Can you do it through Steam?
yeah, I can.
Just so I don't have to fucking pull your camera down and shit, you know? But yeah, it's so fucking ridiculous the amount of shit that people give Trump. Like, I don't know. And of course, this could be pulled and prodded, and people would see this and say, "So he's a Trump supporter,
So
obviously."
click on
It's just
that.
like, no, I'm
Look,
not.
I understand the presidential job, whatever you want to call it, being POTUS is an extremely hard job. Long nights, long hours, difficult days.
Yep,
Okay. This picture that I just sent you looks like this. It's late night. Obviously, you can see
yep,
the guy looks like he had a long fucking day.
yeah. And people are gonna make fun of him for this,
Well, did you see it?
right? Yeah, people are making fun of him
People,
for this picture.
they're like, that president shouldn't dress like that. Motherfucker, you can clearly tell he's had a long day. Why can't he undo his tie and fucking unbutton his top button and fucking, you literally see this man in a suit every fucking time he leaves anywhere.
Yeah,
You think suits are very uncomfortable when you have them on for long periods of time.
especially if you're a big guy like Trump.
Let the man fucking unbutton his top button and undo his tie after a long day and coming home. Because I guarantee you, you don't look good every fucking second of the day.
Yeah,
You look like a
and you know what's
ratchet
crazy?
shit. And this is what social media is right
Yeah,
here.
it's just
They
fucking
take
ripping
the
apart everybody. You tear everybody down on social media. That's what it is. It's to tear people down.
Don't get me wrong. I am just as fucking, I wouldn't say guilty as in a sense of I'll fucking cut shit up and send it, but I'll talk shit. Like I talk, like even fucking streamers, like Clean, I talk shit on him. But I talk shit in the real sense of it, saying this motherfucker is an idiot just because of what he says, and I've seen videos of it. I don't ever cut up and say, look, this guy, or take clips.
Yeah.
I know the whole story, and I tell you why I personally think he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say I'm guilty in a sense of I cut up clips, but I do talk shit.
Yeah.
I'm fat. I ain't the good looking guy, but I'll tell you right now, I'll fucking talk shit on motherfuckers because I'm straightforward, simple in the story.
I'm fat too, but I love fucking making fun of fat people. Because if someone made fun of me for being fat, I would laugh too. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, I can show you a picture of me not being fat at fucking one point, and yeah, I fucking let myself go after getting out of the military, but like,
you're still beautiful though.
I am beautiful.
You are. Everybody's beautiful according to
Not
weirdos
true.
online. It's not true though. Not at all.
Not
Listen.
true.
what's fucking so you grew up in a time where social media wasn't important. Like by the time social media became big, and when did Facebook get big? Like what,
I'm gonna
2007?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't get. I had a Facebook for a long time. My high school girlfriend created me one, I believe, but I wasn't big. I'm still not big into it, but I wasn't big into it as like shit. And so, like in 2007, it could have been big, but I was in Iraq.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
really didn't get really big into it until after I got out of the military. So I
Yeah.
didn't get into it until about 2011 or 12.
Yeah, so my whole middle school and high school life, social media was at that point gigantic. Everybody had social media. I was one of the only kids in my whole school who didn't have a Twitter, didn't have Instagram or whenever the fuck that came out. I don't even know if I was in high school when Instagram came out.
I bet you got criticized for not having followers too,
Dude,
huh?
yeah, and like I had a Facebook, but I never really used it a whole lot. Um, and that was it. I had a MySpace, but I never really used that either.
I had a MySpace.
The only reason I had a
That was
MySpace was
our MySpace
because,
was our big thing.
yeah, MySpace I had one because my girlfriend at the time had one, and we used to share music through it.
You know what I miss?
But that's it. Yeah,
I
what?
miss AOL Instant Messenger.
I used to
AIM.
use that too. Yeah, I used to use
Bro,
AIM.
I fucking
I
miss
used that in
that
sixth
shit.
grade. That was the first thing I ever used online.
Bro, I fucking miss that shit, dude, so much. Uh,
Yep.
like, I wonder if you could still log into it.
Nah, they shut it down. It's gone.
Did they really?
Yeah, I
AIM.
think 2 years ago maybe or something. But yeah, and if you didn't have social media when I was a kid, you were like shunned, as if it's a bad thing to not have social media. Like I used Facebook, but mostly because everybody else used Facebook. I didn't really post much, at least not that I can remember. And like now I have a Twitter and I have an Instagram, but I never tweet. I just retweet stuff. And on
I
Instagram I have zero posts and I just follow hot people.
Instagram, I have post. I'll post a couple of pictures and shit like that. I have friends. I don't really post. I call it Tweeter
Cause you're old, yeah.
because I'm old, but I don't really post randomly on there. I'll look at news
Yeah,
article
I
like
read stuff on
a lot of
Twitter.
this, a lot of the stuff is for like shit that I see,
Yeah.
like Patrick Mahomes, right? I like follow a lot of
Yeah,
sports
like I
things.
saw Patrick Mahomes got the 10-year contract on Twitter
Yeah,
today.
hell yeah, yeah. So that I see a lot of that stuff, but
Yeah.
even then, even at that point, I don't even log on to Twitter a lot, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and then I
I
saw Jorge Masvidal's replacing what's the fucking guy's Gilbert Burns in UFC 251. I
I
saw
didn't, but
that.
did you hear about Nurmagomedov? I fucking
Nurmagomedov.
his
Nurmagomedov.
fucking father
Yeah, his
passed away,
dad
dude.
died to
That's
COVID
sad.
too. His dad is to
Yeah,
COVID. That's crazy. It's sad because I'm pretty sure he was his coach.
yeah, he was his coach. He was his coach.
And Nurm-
$503 million 10-year contract. 477 million in guaranteed.
yeah, he's
Like,
fucking set for life if he's smart with
bro,
it.
I'm sorry.
They're so
Sports players
overpaid. They're
shouldn't
so
make
fucking
this
over.
much
You know
money.
who's
But
not
it's our
overpaid?
fault. It's our fault.
I mean, yeah, you give them all the money, they're gonna fucking spend it. Listen,
Yeah.
you know who's not overpaid?
Who?
UFC fighters, dude.
They
Only
are.
the top like 5 fighters probably are overpaid.
They
Everybody
they
else, they make like, I
very
mean,
little money.
like okay, so the way the UFC works, to my understanding, is each fighter. I think they have like 500 fighters under contract.
Give
Each
me a
fighter,
medium fighter, a medium,
like someone who's like right middle of the pack.
middle of the pack,
Hmm.
middle of the pack fighter.
Michael Johnson.
My am I?
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure he makes a guarantee of 50 grand a fight with. Thanks. With he makes 50 grand a fight
so his
guarantee.
net worth. Michael Johnson. That's not him.
He's black. Uh, I don't know for sure, but middle of the pack fighters make 50 grand a fight, and then they can, if they win, they get I think a 50% bonus, so they get like 75 grand or maybe 100 grand if they win the fight. And then if you get fight of the night, you get an extra like 20 grand or 50
Dude,
grand or
dude,
whatever.
he's made $10,000, 20,000. The
Yeah,
biggest fight
like
I think he made is 68,000. But here's what people actually don't understand about fighters. So he's from Boston, Massachusetts. Okay, so say his house is in Boston, Mass.
yeah.
Okay, so say he fights in Vegas.
Mhm.
He has to pay taxes on the money he made in Vegas, and he also has to pay taxes in the money in Boston, Mass.
Yeah.
So like when it comes down to it, he gets a 10,000
Oh. Oh, he's not gonna be happy about that one.
fucking hate.
Hello.
They don't fucking cut a check and be like, "Here's what taxes are taken out. Here's
Yeah.
dollars you pay taxes." Is my camera working?
Yeah. Oh, and you took
Okay.
it down. Oh, and it's back.
So
Okay.
yeah, so like they really don't make a lot of money. He's made ninety thousand
Well, you gotta
dollars in the fight
understand.
versus Diaz.
Yeah, you gotta understand that the way the UFC works, to my understanding, is each fighter gets 3 fights offered to them, required.
Two.
Like the UFC is required to offer 3 fights per year to each fighter. So minimum, you're fighting 3 fights a year if you accept all 3. And if you make 20,000, 50,000, whatever, if you make 20 grand a fight and you win 2 of them, well then you made 100 grand. So I mean, you made money to live, but you're not a fucking millionaire. You know, you're not a multi-millionaire. But then you got people like Conor McGregor who goes and fight Floyd Mayweather in a boxing match and makes like 100 million fucking dollars.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. Michael Johnson, UFC has fought 36 times
Yeah.
in the UFC. 36 times of fucking brutal hits.
Yeah. Well, and he's
And
not a
he
bad fighter. He's like pretty,
his
he's a
career
sound fighter.
he's 20-16.
Yeah.
He's over 500. His career earnings for getting his ass fucking knocked out for 36 matches that made fucking UFC a lot of money
Yeah.
is $1.2 million.
Yep. Over the course of, I think he's been fighting for like 10 years maybe.
Yeah, he's got sponsorships and it's great and stuff like that. But
He's been fighting for 12 years, made 1.2 million. So average he makes 100 grand a year.
$1.2 million.
He makes an average of 100 grand a year. I mean, shit. That's a livable fucking wage right there.
It's a livable wage.
My whole family combined, we don't make 100 grand a year.
He has sponsors and stuff like that. So just career earnings for the fight is 1.2 million.
Yeah.
But bro, like he's gonna have long-term problems.
Yeah.
And this guy is not like it's like that's UFC is greedy. The UFC is some greedy motherfuckers.
I mean, so the way that, yeah, they definitely, I feel like they underpay their fighters, but not by much. Like, yeah, he made 1.2 million. If you told me he made double that, I'd say, yeah, that's fair. But if you told me he made 12 million, then maybe that's a little overpaid, especially for someone who's not a fucking astounding fighter. I mean, he's fought some really good fighters. Like he introduced Justin Gaethje to the UFC in one of the fucking most fantastic fights ever. That shit was fucking an amazing fucking fight. And
you know what's crazy is that we went from social media to this shit underpaid.
I don't know how we do it. I don't know how we do it. But I mean, I like that the UFC doesn't pay their fucking fighters so much money all the time.
Well, I mean,
I don't think they should.
I don't, and the reason I don't is because it gets the greedy and it gets the wealthy. I mean, I guess it's
like there's UFC fighters who make fucking bank, obviously.
It's fine because I guess in a sense of if I were to hold a company, I wouldn't pay them as little as possible. I'd pay them right in the medium, right like the UFC does. But in a sense of like major companies, I don't even. I just think people like sports make way too much money to begin with.
Yeah, they do.
Like in every sport,
Yep.
they make way too much money. And you know what's crazy is baseball's probably one of the wealthiest. Their players are some of their players are the most wealthy,
Yeah.
and it's crazy. Like it makes no sense. Like
Their
and they
contracts
bitch
are
and
fucking massive.
they bitch and like Cam Newton just signed a 1 year, $7.5 million contract or some shit like that.
That's
But
fucking crazy.
Cam
Who's that guy who signed to
Newton.
the Phillies like last year or something?
Oh,
The
bro,
pitcher?
that's fucking Bryce Harper.
Yeah,
Fucking
Bryce
Bryce.
Harper. How much is he getting paid? He's getting like what,
He's
12
like
million a year or some shit?
no, dude. He
12 million
10
a
year,
year?
10 year, 325 million. Bryce Harper contract.
325?
Yeah, Bryce 330 million. 13-year contract. 13-year contract. 330 million. But
Oh
here's the
my
crazy thing about it.
god.
Here's the crazy thing about that contract. One, Bryce Harper is a great player. He's already a little bit older.
Yeah, that's fucking. I mean, well,
He's
baseball you can go a
he's
lot longer
20.
than other
He's
sports.
Yeah, but you can't. This guy's projected. He's in a contract till he's 39. Average, besides pitchers, average is in the 30s, man.
Yeah.
Average baseball player.
Well, here's the thing. There's hockey players who are close to 50 still
So
playing.
listen, the average career of a major league baseball player is 5.6 years. Okay, the player's chance of ending his career is like 11%. So what I'm saying is this guy just signed a contract for 13 years. 13 years. He joined the league, he's 26. He joined the league when he was 18. Okay, he's got wear and tear on his body. He's a right fielder. He's a big hitter.
Hmm.
330 million, and that's not including what he made in the last 8 years. What is it? 8 years? Yeah, 8 years.
It's
So
fucking crazy.
Cam Newton, okay, quarter. Okay, so here's why I think it's crazy because there's another guy. He's a fucking not a whiteout. He's a cornerback, and he's bitching about Cam Newton's new contract. Okay, so quarterback Cam Newton reported a contract with the Patriots and it's bargaining on Sunday and agreed to a 1 year, 1.5 or $1 million, $1.05 million
For
contract
Cam Newton
for Cam Newton. But
on the
listen,
Patriots?
yeah, yes, he's on the Patriots now, and it says the amount of experience 9 years, the league just 550,000 guaranteed. So
I feel like
five hundred
he would
fifty
make
thousand.
more than that.
Okay, wait, yes, but no. So Cam Newton is going to guaranteed $550,000. If he can make more by reaching goals that they have set for him, like you
Yeah.
don't just get all of it, you
Yeah,
have
I've
to
seen
reach certain
contracts, yeah.
expectations. So Cam Newton and they're bitching about it, but they're gambling on him. He's injury prone. He just came out with the last season he got injured and was missed half the season.
Yeah.
He's been injured almost every year that he's been in the league. He hasn't. I think he had one great year.
Yeah, he went 15 and 1 year, I believe.
One great year. One. He's been in the middle of the pack quarterback, and the funny thing is I'm a huge Cam Newton fan. I love him, man. The guy's a fucking animal, and I do believe he in the spectrum. Even though they get paid too much, I do believe he deserves to get paid more in this contract.
Yeah, in that
Um,
contract, yeah, I'd say
in
so
this
too.
contract. Now, I
I don't
understand
know
why they're
much
doing
about
it.
football though, so
Nobody else
whatever.
is going after him. They said, "Hey, look, dude, see what you got. You're already older.
I mean,
You're
at
not
least
in
he
your
got a
prime anymore.
contract.
You got a fucking $1 million coming in if you meet your thing. $1 million, dude. Like, and he's 31. Cam Newton's 31. How many quarterbacks are gonna get that besides fucking like
The
Russell Wilson
legends. Yeah.
and like the big quarterbacks? Like somebody overpaid Nick Foles. They're idiots. You know,
I
like
wish the
Nick
Eagles
Foles,
kept Nick Foles.
dude. He just got paid. Like he got last year or something. He got paid massive, bro.
I wish the Eagles
Massive.
kept him, man.
Why?
Because he fucking plays way better than goddamn what's his
He
fucking ginger
uh
fuck face.
so Nick Foles
What's
at
the
30
fuck's the
years.
quarterback's name for the fucking
Uh,
Eagles? Oh my god.
fuck, I forgot his
Oh
name.
my god, what's his fucking name? Why can't I think of it? I literally watch the Eagles and I can't think of it. Oh my god. Am I an idiot, Travis?
Carson Wentz.
Thank you! Yeah, fuck that guy. He's injury prone. You want to talk about injury prone? It's fucking him. Little
Yeah.
crybaby bitch, dude.
Some dumbass team paid Nick Foles $88 million for a 4-year called the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like, you guys are idiots.
When?
Dude,
Like
last
recently?
year. Yeah, last year.
No wonder why he left the Eagles. He said, "Fuck this, I'm gonna go get money."
And to be honest,
Is he even their starting quarterback?
No, he got. I don't think he's.
That's so funny.
So the Jacksonville Jaguars gave him 4-year, $88 million, and ended up trading him to the Bears. So he's with the Bears now.
Is he their first? Is he their starting quarterback?
Starting quarterback, yeah.
Okay, at least he's a starter.
They're getting rid of
That's so funny.
the other quarterback that's dog shit.
That is fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
like dude, and the funny thing is he got hurt like game 1, dude. Like game 1, he went out, dude, and then it was
God,
Gardner
dude.
Minshew that fucking took over.
I'll never
Like,
forget the fucking Eagles fucking Super Bowl run with him as quarterback. I'll never
Carson
forget
Wentz?
that. Yeah, no, fucking Nick Foles, man.
Oh, the last 4 games. He played only the last 4
He
games.
played
or something
3.
Like that? 3 games, yeah.
Man, dude, Carson Wentz would not have won that Super Bowl, bro. No fucking way. He would have tripped on his fucking shoelace and broke his ankle. Like a little fucking bitch.
So I
Fuck
really
him.
hope, you know who I really hope gets a big contract is Lamar Jackson.
Oh yeah, he's fucking.
That
He's a
that-
cool dude too.
Yeah,
He does a lot of
he's-
charity work too, I think.
Yeah, he
doesn't
does. He really does do a lot of
Yeah,
charity
you
work.
gotta respect
That
that.
man right there is actually a good person.
hmm
Like
See, he makes a
really,
fuck ton
really-
of money and he uses it for good instead
I
of fucking
really
blowing
hope
it all
he-
on hookers
I
and
really-
cocaine.
He's only 23 years old, and I really hope that man gets a massive contract.
Yeah.
Unlike fucking Dak Prescott, fucking piece of shit. Dak Prescott, middle of the fucking pack, and bitch thinks
He looks
deserves-
like a prick, dude. He just
Dude,
looks like a
he's-
fucking dick.
He's 4th round fucking like horrible pick in 2016. Okay, gets picked up, has a decent first year because we have a great fucking line, have a great running back. Then
Yeah, you're a Cowboys fan, right?
yes, then he goes out and he's been 8-8 every year.
So you don't even
since
like your own
2016.
quarterback.
I fucking hate Dak Prescott. The dude can't throw over 15 yards. He's like this, and then he fucking does a bunch of checkdowns. So he's like hikes the ball and he runs out to the right and throws the ball out. You are a fucking horrible Dak Prescott. You are dog shit.
Man, you're
Like,
really letting it all out, huh?
I fucking hate that guy. Like, you self-indulged motherfucker thinking you deserve. He wanted like 41 million a year.
What?
Okay.
A year?
A year. He wanted a Russell Wilson contract,
Oh god.
or like a Patrick Mahomes, or like a fucking Aaron Rodgers. He wanted 40 million a year.
Fuck off.
Jerry Jones is a fucking retard and paid this man 32 million a year, dude.
He didn't even get him to the playoffs last season.
Bro, no, he did by default. Or no, he didn't. But like, we've been to the playoffs, and the only reason we've been to playoffs by default because we fucking beat our shitty ass fucking division.
Yeah, our division's the fucking worst.
Oh,
That's why
God,
we're like a
dude.
fucking train wreck,
Oh
dude.
yeah, we're 8-8. We're 8-8, motherfucker. You had to play the Redskins twice. You had to play the Giants twice. You had to
Both
play
teams
the
have like
Eagles.
fucking 12 losses.
Bro, like,
And then the
you're
Eagles like barely scraped by like 9-7 or some shit.
Bro, it's like,
They had the worst record in the whole playoffs, like by like
Like,
4 wins. It's like,
bro,
bro.
don't fucking come in here and act like, well, I did 8-8. Motherfucker, the Redskins, dude. The fucking Giants. They had
Bro.
Eli. They couldn't choose between Eli Manning or fucking Jones to be their quarterback.
Can someone explain to me how the fucking Dallas Cowboys are in the same division as the fucking Eagles?
Bro,
They're not
I
even
don't understand.
close. They're not even
I
in
don't,
proximity.
bro,
Like,
I
why
don't
aren't the
understand.
Jets in our fucking division or something?
I
It
don't
doesn't
know,
make any
man.
sense.
Well, I don't know how they. I don't
I
think
don't know
they.
how they group the divisions though. I don't
I don't
know.
know because I don't know either. Like we got Washington. We got Washington. Can you hear
Are
me?
they? They're Washington. Yeah, they're Washington D.C. Right?
Yeah, they're
I
yeah.
don't know if they are. I honestly have no fucking idea. Did you hear that the Redskins are going to change their name though because
If
it's
they change
racist?
it, I'm. Oh, it doesn't matter. You want to know why? I am done
Because
with
nobody
football.
fucking likes watching the Redskins. So
I
who
am done
cares?
with football. Okay, so me personally, when a team decides to name something Native American, do it, dude. Get it out there. Like this was the Native Americans' land. You know, even though I'm Native American, I'm just saying in general, I have Native American in me. But what I'm saying in general is like what is the big deal, dude?
Yeah.
Like
Who's getting
what is the
offended
fucking
by their name?
dude? Who doesn't get offended by what
Like,
nowadays?
what I want to know is who out there is like, I fucking hate the Redskins because they're named Redskins. Fuck that team. It's
I
like,
don't know,
who the fuck cares, dude? Like, if there
dude.
was a
I would.
fucking team called the Guido fucks, would I hate them? No, because I named our fucking podcast it. See that?
I don't know, man. And to
Like,
be
who the
honest with you,
fuck
I'm actually done
cares?
watching the football. I'm actually done watching
Why?
football. Because they're gonna play, and this don't take it like it's a bad thing. They are going to play a black national anthem prior to playing our national or the United States national anthem.
What, for every
Look,
game?
dude, that is no just for the first week, but you don't do that. That is the most racist shit ever, like in its own.
What does
To
that mean, a
play
black national anthem? I didn't
I
even know there
don't
was
know.
a black national
There
anthem.
isn't one.
What, are they gonna
There
write one for the
isn't one.
NFL?
I guess it's gonna be like a black, and then I'm like, okay, so then why don't we just play the fucking national anthem for every fucking country and every race before games? Then
If they did
you
that,
fuck,
then it would
you got
make more sense. But who wants to
you
do that? That would take so
no,
fucking long.
dude. They have
How about just play the fucking one
Villanueva.
for the country you're in and call it a day?
There's Mexicans that play football, and his name is Villanueva. He's the center, the guard for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah,
Like, bro, why don't you fucking play? I don't know what ethnicity he's from, like Puerto Rico or Mexico or background, but then play the fucking Mexican one, bro.
yeah.
You got an Asian playing fucking football? Let's go and fucking play the Japanese or the Chinese or the Korean
Yeah.
or Filipino one. Dude, no, I
And then what
will
about all
not.
the fans in attendance who aren't
Exact.
American? What
And
about
guess
them?
what?
You
I
gotta play the
guarantee.
national
You
anthem for
know
them
what?
too?
I am calling it now. They are going to lose so much money.
Yeah, listen.
A
If you
lot of people are
don't,
going to stop watching them.
it's my opinion. I argued with my dad about this the other day because God forbid people have different opinions, but I know you don't like when they kneel, right?
No, do not.
Yeah, me personally, if they want to do that, fucking go ahead because the whole idea of America is that you can do what the fuck you want. So if you
I
don't want to do it, don't do it. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. But if
I
you start
don't like
fucking
it, but I
playing
don't
different
care
ones and
for it.
shit, yeah, like if you don't want to kneel, if you don't want to fucking stand, whatever. Like when I was in high school, there was a girl in my homeroom who was a Muslim and wouldn't stand because they say like they talk about God and she doesn't believe in God. So, if you don't believe in something and you don't want to stand for it, who cares? I don't give a fuck. More power to you. But if you're gonna start playing the black and the French and the fucking Mexican and the fucking Native American national anthems, it's like, all right, like where do you stop? Just play the national anthem, and if they don't like it, then don't stand. That's it. That's what I
So
think.
so I obviously I joined the military for everybody to be able to do what they want to do, and I I agree. Do your thing, man. You want to do it? Do it. I would like you to do this, and this is why I would like you to go to this. This is why I think if you want to show inequality and do this, that's fine. Do it. But please, 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 please do it a different way. The
Then what,
flag
kneeling?
yes, the flag means so much to so many people and different things. They're like, it's just a piece of cloth. To me, this flag does not, if you go to that, don't show it on stream yet,
Yeah, I didn't.
and then scroll down off stream and just maximize the video of the casket and the flag. And I posted this yesterday at 7:10 in the morning. This is my main reason that I don't think that it should be like you shouldn't kneel. The people have died for you to be able to do what you do, and they don't die. They died for the flag, and the flag represents the country, and the country and the flag represent everybody in there: black, white, Asian, Jewish, fucking Filipino, Korean, and this is the problem that I have with them kneeling for the flag. This is like this right here is the thing that I don't like. Like, go ahead. Every soldier that passes away, they get home with a flag over them. They fold the flag and they give it to their loved ones. And if you listen to it out loud, I mean, listen. Oh yeah, you. So watch it, dude. It's powerful. There's a black guy in this video. There's a white guy in this video.
Shh.
There's a Mexican.
Yeah. Listen,
That's
I
why I
me
have a problem with it.
me personally, I respect the flag a whole bunch. I'll always stand for the flag. Put my hand on my heart. I learned how to salute properly from ROTC. You know, you gotta fucking tilt the hand. Don't do
Yeah.
this and shit. Yeah. Listen, I respect the fuck out of the flag, and I respect everybody who has died and defended the flag. So, me personally, I would never do it, but I think that them protesting by kneeling, like kneeling is a fairly respected way of like showing appreciation but doing it a little different. You know, like I think the
No.
whole idea. So I saw Colin Kaepernick. Now I
Hold
don't
on one
I
second.
don't
Hold on
know
one
a whole.
second.
Yeah, good.
So yes, Darius. Like, I don't know if you heard it a second ago. I don't agree with it, but I don't hate for him to do it. Dude, if you want to fight for inequality and do stuff, I'm okay with it. I personally believe that he should do it a different way when there's not the national anthem going and not a flag being raised and stuff like that, the flag being out there. I personally think that. Now, a lot of the people in the military will tell you they fought for him to do that, which is correct. I don't agree with it, which is why for 1 year I did not watch football because of that. And that's my choice and my thing. But yeah, like he can do it. That's what we fought for, is for him to have freedom of speech, and that's his freedom of speech.
Yeah. So
I
the
personally wish that he would do it a different way, though, and
the
I would have
comment
respected it a different way.
the comment says there's vets that see it the other way though, right, Travis? There's people that say they fought for people to be able to do things such as kneel if they choose.
Yeah,
So,
that's it, and that's why I'm
yeah.
saying, and I agree with it. I agree with him being able to kneel. He's able to kneel.
Yeah,
I personally believe that I personally believe that he should do it a different way, but to each his own.
yeah.
But
So,
I took my actions by not watching football for a year.
yeah, so my opinion on it as someone who did not fight for America and just stand on the outside like everybody else, is if you're gonna protest the flag to make a statement, at least they're not fucking doing this during the national anthem. They're taking a knee. They're showing some sort of semblance of respect by getting down and showing like a sign of gratitude without doing it the way that everybody else does. And I saw Colin Kaepernick talk about it before in a locker room interview, and they asked him why he decided to kneel rather than do anything else. And he decided kneeling was a way to show respect, but not show respect in the way that everybody else does, so that when people see him kneeling, they'll wonder why and look into why and find out that he's trying to uh, like speak out against police brutality, which is what it
Can I
all came down to. So I
can I
think
say, like, after
kneeling is a pretty,
anything?
like, think about all the civilizations before us, and even now in religion, kneeling is used as a sign of respect. Like when you
Can
pray to
you
God,
really
you
listen
get on
to
your
somebody
knees.
that? Can you really listen to somebody that says the 4th of July? This man, Colin Kaepernick, raised by a white family, does this, like they took him in, everything. Can you really listen to a man that during the Obama administration says, "Oh, happy 4th of July, everybody"? As soon as Trump becomes president, the motherfucker tweets out, "The 4th of July is a celebration of white supremacy." Can you really,
Listen,
like,
I'm
the
not backing
stupidity?
all of his fucking mentality as a whole. I'm saying the
Yeah.
way that he went about protesting is as smart and respectful as it's gonna get, is what I think. So, like, he chose a way to show respect while also making a statement. Think about in the Catholic Church, when you pray, you get on your knees and pray, and then in like fucking ancient fucking civilizations, you bow and shit. Like you lower yourself, and then even in fucking nature, animals will bow to their alphas to
This is
show
different.
that they're vulnerable. So bowing and kneeling is a sign of servitude kind of. So he's still showing respect, but just not by placing his hand on his heart and standing. He's doing it in a different way to get
See,
people to
like,
pay attention
that's
to
what I'm
him.
saying. Like, get people to pay attention to you. You have a platform. You have your social media
Yeah,
platform. You
no,
have.
and but
Here's the thing: is
but
like
him doing that is bigger than any account that you could ever have.
him doing that is also disrespecting a lot of people. Like the thing is you stand, you hold your hand over your heart, the flag goes up. It's also disrespecting people that fought and died for the country.
The thing is if you're perceiving it in a certain way that it's disrespectful, does not mean that he's doing it out of disrespect. And it does not mean that this person who feels disrespected has any right to tell him to do otherwise. Because listen, you and I talk about people being pussies and shit all the time. Like if you call a fucking tranny, if you call them a boy when they're a girl, or a girl when they're a boy, or whatever the fuck, then
I'm not.
you no,
I'm not
listen,
saying
listen,
he
listen,
can't
no, no,
do
no,
it
no,
though.
listen. I know, but I'm saying when people say it, you call a fucking girl a boy. If you call a girl a boy, then they're like, you can't say that, blah blah blah, bullshit. One, you're allowed to call them whatever the fuck you want, and two, they're not doing it to upset this transgender person. They're doing it because that's what they think, and he
Yeah,
is not doing it to piss people off.
I know.
He's he's doing it and he means respectfully while doing it. Like he even
That's why
said,
I'm
like, listen,
saying,
I
like,
in his interview, he even said, like, I respect the fuck out of people in the military. I I'm so grateful for their service, blah blah blah. Like clearly stating that he appreciates and respects people in the military and wishes that people in the military didn't take offense to what he's doing.
I
But
understand that,
he's
and I
not going to
agree.
stop because people
Which
want
is
him to.
that's his choice and that's his right, and I completely understand his right. And do you, man? And I'm telling him, do you? That's fine. I like that's the reason. I joined is for him to be able to do shit like that. That's the reason most people join. A lot of people join because they have consequences, but like I get it. I do get it.
Yeah.
I personally wish he would do it a different way, and then I wouldn't care. Like, do your thing. But I understand why he does it his way. I do. I understand it. But I don't agree. I personally don't agree with it,
Yeah, I
and that's just
mean,
me
you're
not
never
agreeing
gonna
with it.
win with everybody.
Exactly.
There's
So
always
like
gonna be people who don't like it.
what I chose to do is if you like what I hold near and dear to my heart is the military and the people that have passed away. And so, me personally, if I take offense to it, not offense to it, I do take offense to it. I said, I don't want you to do that, dude. And so, like, I didn't watch football for that year,
Yeah.
which is just my personal choice. I don't agree with it, but you know what? Do you, brother? Like, do you? Do you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you're an idiot, but do you?
Like, I don't know. I think the most important part is understanding people's intentions. Like,
I
his
understand.
intention is not to be disrespectful. If he came out and said, "Nah, fuck people in the military, fuck the national anthem, fuck everybody who doesn't also kneel with me," then it's a different story. You know what I'm saying? Like, then it's
Yeah.
way different. But his intentions were purely to get people to notice his message, and it worked. I mean, it fucking people talked about what he was doing, and other people joined in on it, and people still back it to this day. So I mean, me personally, I'm never gonna do it, but I respect the message that goes behind it, and I respect the way that he did it. Instead of being disrespectful with it, he went about it in a pretty good way, in my opinion. Now, of course, it's gonna piss people off. You know, you're not gonna please everybody, but it's better to please most than fucking piss off most. So this
No, yeah. I
fucking
mean,
this fucking podcast went on one way longer than I thought it would, and two way off the rails.
do you ever get like a boost of energy when you're doing this, and you're like, oh
Well, I
shit,
kind of
like
just keep
okay.
going and don't even realize how long we've been alive for.
No, it's great. I mean, we can end it on that. We did really, we did a thing. We talked about what we wanted to, then we led into another
And then we
topic, and
fucking rambled like we always
yeah,
do.
always, every
So
fucking
with that,
time.
we're gonna stop rambling and we're gonna fucking end the podcast because I want to
And the
go to
reason I
sleep.
put my camera up is my son came over here and he has no clothes on, so I had to do that.
Yeah, we can't show that shit. We don't want to see
No,
that.
no.
And with
But
that,
that was a good podcast, man.
yeah, it was. I'm proud. With that, we're fucking out of here. Peace.